welcome back everybody to ITTN's RivFest. My name is Chris, one of the key account managers, and today I'm going to be giving you an introduction into our European tours that we are offering from Ireland. So first and foremost, who is Riviera Travel? We are the UK's leading river cruise and curated tour expert. We've been established for over 40 years and we recently did just celebrate our birthday. Our tour managers and our cruise directors really are the best in the business. To be fair to them, a lot of the cruise directors and tour managers have been with us for a very long time, some even very, very close to that 40 year when we first started. And we've got complete price parity. So if you quote yourself as a travel agent on our Riviera Travel agent portal, directly on the Riviera Travel website, or even if the client went to a different travel agent, the price parity is right across the board. So they're always going to get that complete price parity. Now, our prices are very fair and straightforward with no hidden extras, and you do get so much included in every single holiday with Riviera Travel. We are super proud to offer river cruise itineraries and escorted tour itineraries with the British-Irish guest in mind. So you will find that we do include a lot of things that the British and Irish market do tend to expect when booking, again, with little surprises and little extras to add on. You're not going to get any of that with us. Now, we are award-winning. We have been held recommended which status, that's a tongue twister, for the last 12 years, and we did recently win the best value river cruise line last year, which is fantastic. Now, what are you getting included in your European tour with Riviera Travel? So on our classic tours, you are going to get return flights and transfers from Ireland. You're going to have an experienced tour manager, access to them throughout. So if you're wanting any hints or tips, or if you wanted some recommendations maybe for dinner, or if you had a free day, what you were going to do, the tour manager is on hand to answer all those questions for you. You will be met at the destination airport by a tour manager or by a local representative just to sort your transfers out. So they'll meet you on arrival to your destination airport, get you onto the shuttle, obviously depending on where you're going, but they'll be there to meet you, answer any questions and get you on to the correct bus. Of course, we've got insightful excursions and visits most days of the tour. The one thing that I do want to highlight is that we always do factor in free time. So if there was anything your client wants to particularly do while they're in the region, and we do always factor in free time, so they do have the time to explore of their own accord. And like I said, you've got the balance of the escorted tours and of course free time, so your guests and your clients can explore at their own leisure. We do include all of our local guides on guided tours. We always make sure that the coaches are air conditioned throughout the tour for a more comfortable journey. We know how incredibly hot Europe can get, so we are going to be there when it is hotter weather. We do make sure that the coaches are air conditioned. All of our hotels are handpicked. They've been checked by us, and where possible, we'll always name the name of the hotel where the guests are going to be staying. Just looking around the touring market, especially from the UK and Ireland, you do sometimes tend to find that even guests wouldn't know what hotel they're going to be staying in, maybe up to even 3 months before departure. With Riviera, if we've got it confirmed, it will be advertised on the website. So even for 2026, we've already got confirmed the bulk of our hotels that we're going to be using for when 2026 comes on sale. So you can always share that information with the guests. With the flight options, we will always include a minimum of 20 kilograms luggage allowance. So depending on who you're flying with, it will be their standard allowance. Minimum is always 20 kilograms based on the suppliers that we use. And obviously free Wi-Fi in hotels because everybody needs free Wi-Fi these days. Now, on some tours, the guest will have a selection of tours to choose from. So they can pick a choice of 2 different excursions for their experience to suit them best. A lot of our tours do offer personalise your holiday experiences where they can add on little extras, but this happens at the booking process. So they're completely optional. It's something that we found that our guests have maybe requested from previous feedback that we've got. So we do make that option available. But again, it is an optional extra, and it's entirely up to them if they want to add that on. Some of our tours offer dining options as well, so guests can choose to include dinner at the hotel each evening. We do find, based on feedback, that a lot of guests do prefer to do their own thing in the evening, eat out. Breakfast is always included at the hotel. So obviously when you wake up in the morning, breakfast is always covered by us in the hotel. But if you did want to include a dining package on some tours, that is possible. And some hotels can offer upgraded rooms for additional charge. You can request that through us in the booking process, and we will obviously communicate that with the hotel directly to see what options they've got available for us. So I'm going to introduce you to some of our most popular selling tours from Ireland and from the UK, and give you a little bit of insight into what's actually going to be happening when your clients go out. First and foremost is Classical Spain. I'm looking very much forward to going on Classical Spain. I'm actually away in just under 4 weeks. I'm going to be going over to Classical Spain with an army of 10 travel agents to experience the touring side. And I'm very fortunate enough to be going on Classical Spain. This is a 7-day tour, and that is obviously going to be starting off in Malaga. At the top of your screen, you can see the months that we do offer this tour, obviously from February up until June, and then from September to November. You'll notice with quite a few of our European tours, we don't offer it during July and August. First of all, Europe is incredibly hot in July and August. Second of all, a lot of European schools are off, so hotel prices go through the roof. So, of course, so that we can offer you best value and a most comfortable tour experience, you will find that certain European tours, certain worldwide tours, they might not be offered the entire months of the year, and it's purely just and simply based on the feedback that we've had from previous tours. Now, on this 7-day tour, as you can see at the bottom of the screen there, your included experiences. Obviously, you're going to get a chance to experience Seville's vibrant streets, their tranquil parks, on tour led by a local guide. Included in this tour as well, you'll also get a visit to medieval Rondra, which is one of Spain's most spectacularly situated cities. And the drive, when you're going to Rondra, it's very scenic, it's quite isolated, it's out in the countryside, so it's not unusual to see some incredible wildlife like eagles or vultures soaring above. So it's you do get to see a little bit of wildlife going through the countryside as well. You're going to get a chance to try some authentic and local tapas in Seville when you're over there. You'll also have time to explore Seville on your own at your leisure as well. And of course, like I was saying before, you've always got the services of the Riviera tour guide. So if you were looking for some inspiration, you wanted a little bit of guidance, every tour guide that we use, 99% of them live locally. And they work exclusively for Riviera Travel, the bulk of them. So they are true masters when it comes to the destinations that they do visit. And later on in the tour, you're also going to visit Alhambra, and you'll be visiting one of the most romantic places ever built. Formal gardens, roses, fountains, all set against the incredible backdrop of the mountains of Granada. You'll also get a chance to visit Cordoba, which will include a guided tour of the Mezquita, which is possibly one of the most beautiful mosques constructed. And of course, there is an entrance fee to get in there, but that is, of course, included in the cost of the holiday as well. In Cordoba, you're going to find loads and loads of different patios. You'll find that the Spanish people really do take so much pride when decorating their homes. And again, that'll all be included in the guided tour. Full itineraries which can be downloaded, and the way they've actually been worded, what I really like about it, if you go onto the website and you click for the itinerary, it's written in a way that if you were talking to a client over the phone or on an email, that you could just copy and paste it. It's written in a way that you sound like an expert if you're reading it out over the phone, but you'll have full itinerary details on the website rivieratravel.ie. Our second tour is Pompeii, Capri, in the Bay of Naples. This is an incredibly popular tour with us. And as you can see again, we're offering that this time from March until June, and then from September until November. Now, with this tour, you are going to have a full day visit to the stunning island of Capri. You are going to have a walking orientation tour of Sorrento. And in addition to that walking tour guided by your tour manager, you're also going to have a full free day in Sorrento. And the shopping is incredible in Sorrento. It's very, very local retailers, made in the family, lots of cozy restaurants. It's literally what the Med is all about. You're also going to find in Sorrento that everything is made from lemons. So limoncello, obviously, and you will get a chance to sample some of that. But you're going to find soaps, cosmetics, and of course, ice cream. Everything will be made from lemons there. Included in this tour as well, you're going to get a guided tour of Pompeii, and you'll get a chance to see that true, incredible Roman architecture. If you know the story of Pompeii, it's an incredible story, and you'll get a chance to experience and visit some of the ruins firsthand. You're going to get a full day tour of the breathtaking Amalfi Coast. You'll get a chance to visit the Blue Bay, home to some of the world's most expensive real estate in Europe. You're also going to get a chance to visit some beautiful gardens with stunning views over the coastline. And then towards the end of the tour, you're going to get a chance to visit an authentic, fully operational farm deep in the Sorrento countryside. You're going to get a lesson on how mozzarella is made the traditional way. You'll get a chance to taste some true Italian olive oil. And of course, there'll be even more limoncello served at the dinner as well. Lake Garda, Venice and Verona, also another top tour with Riviera Travel. Again, 8-day tour, and this is going to be running from April right through until October. So you're going to find you're going to get full day tours to both Venice and Verona, including a choice of classic or an undiscovered tour accompanied by a local guide. The differences are explained on the website, rivieratravel.ie, when you download the full itinerary. You're going to spend a full day exploring Lake Garda, and you'll get a chance to see the breathtaking alpine scenery of the Dolomites on a full day tour. You're also going to get a chance to visit a local vineyard with a guided tour of the cellars. Of course, there's going to be a wine tasting and a chance to take home some souvenir bottles as well. I always do find that whenever you're out in the countryside, actually visiting anywhere that produces wine, like in Scotland, it's whiskey. If you ever get a chance to go on these tours, do always try to take a little bottle home to commemorate your holiday. You'll get a full free day to explore further at your leisure, do your own itinerary for that day. Of course, you've got the Riviera Tour Manager on hand, so if anyone needs any pointers, don't get me wrong, it's like Garda, Venice and Verona, you're going to be spoiled for choice. But if anyone does need a little bit of guidance or anything like that, how to get around, what maybe to check out, they can speak directly to the Riviera Tour Manager, which will be on hand to answer any of those questions. With this tour, you are going to spend 7 nights in a choice of conveniently located accommodation, all rated 3 to 4 star. Obviously, always including the local taxes with breakfast and dinner on this tour. And you will find that if you do a little bit of research into the hotels that we use, like I say, they are on the website, and we put them up the minute we get them confirmed. We put them up online, and we do sometimes even get those up before the tours even go on sale. 2026 is about to come out, if it's not out already when you're watching this. You'll find that the bulk of the tours on there will already have the hotel space confirmed. Sometimes it's out of our control, so it might come a little bit later. But with Riviera, it's never going to be 6 months before the tour departs. Worst case scenario, 3 months before. We don't do that. And when you look at the hotels, if you go out there and pick a hotel to research, you will find that our hotels that we choose, we go out there and we visit them and we make sure they're up to our standards. They are in the heart of the destination. It's not a 45-minute coach ride away from the actual place that you're touring. And we do always try to make sure that the hotels that we use are at the heart of the destination. So if you do want to go out for dinner, you walk out your hotel and you're in the heart of the action. But do always do a little deep dive into the hotels and full information about the rooms, the view, what kind of room category it is. It's all available on the website. Now, one of my favourite places is Croatia. And of course, by popular demand, we do have the Dubrovnik and the Dalmatian coast. That'll be operating from April. It does take a little bit longer to get warmer in Dubrovnik, so that's why that's starting in April, right through until July, and then back for September and October. This tour, you can expect a full guided tour of Dubrovnik with its medieval, untouched by the 21st century. It's known as the Pearl of the Adriatic. You'll also get a chance to visit a national park, and you'll visit a series of stunning waterfalls and lakes. And you'll get a chance to visit a traditional windmill, which is used to create the clean water, and it's used obviously locally by people, so you get to visit there while it's still fully operational. You get a chance obviously to taste its regional specialties and spend some time in the ancient town of Cavdat, walking around. You've got a guided tour of Split as well, including the Emperor's Monumental Palace. You'll also get that included in the tour as well. You're also going to get a chance to tour Dalmatia's most seductive old ports. You do a tour of the Dalmatian coastline, and if you've seen, even been to Croatia or seen it online, you know it's purely beautiful from start to finish. You're also going to get a chance to visit a peninsula and enjoy locally produced cheeses, prosciutto, wine at a local family cellar, and you'll also get time to visit the medieval place called Malistone, which is included. And again, you'll find the full itinerary, and that'll be available on rivieratravel.ie. Of course, no touring company would not have a tour to like Maggiore and the Matterhorn. So with this tour, you are going to get a chance to cruise the enchanting islands. So you get the cruise is actually included in this as well. And you'll go away for the day and do a guided tour of its 17th century villa, which is included. The entrance fee is also included in the cost of the holiday. You'll get a full day tour traveling through the Simpleton Pass to Zermatt in the Swiss Alps and get a chance to see the Matterhorn, which, in my honest opinion, it's probably one of the world's most instantly recognizable peak. You see that on a lot of things these days, if you have a think about it. You'll get a full day tour to Lake Como, described by Wandsworth as a treasure to the world to keep to itself. You're also going to get a chance to journey on the famous railway as well. So that's obviously included in the cost of the holiday as well. And a visit to Italy's one of their most romantic lakes, Lake Orta. And you'll also get the opportunity to join a guided complimentary walk as part of the tour as well. And this tour is running from April until October. And again, you will find full information and full details at rivieratravel.ie to download the full itinerary. Obviously, Sicily is a very, very popular destination as well. You are going to get a chance to visit the Valley of the Temples, one of the most great archaeological sites. This tour is running from August, September, and October over 8 days. So you'll get a chance to visit the Valley of the Temples, and you're also going to get a visit to Taormina, one of Italy's most beautiful, stylish hilltop towns, in Syracuse, which is one of the Greek Empire's richest cities. So you get a chance to visit there as well. Of course, no visit to Sicily would be without a visit to Mount Etna, the largest active volcano in Europe. And you're also going to get an authentic, one-of-a-kind Sicilian food experience at a farmhouse. Of course, you do have the option of the signature tour there as well. When you do visit Sicily, again, to see the differences, you can visit rivieratravel.ie, and that will give you all the information about the differences between the classic tour and the signature tour as well. Now, some of our highlights for our best European tours for first-time bookers, like I said, Classical Spain is without a doubt our most popular tour. Obviously, Pompeii, Capri, and the Bay of Naples, Dubrovnik and the Dalmatian coast, Lake Garda, Venice, Verona, and Lake Como, the tours that I've just highlighted there to you as well. So they are the best European tours for first-time bookers. Our touring side of the business with Riviera Travel, we've got a 90% return rate on our escorted tours. So 90% of people who join us for one tour come back and do a second. It's an incredible experience for your guests. Now, the benefits of booking with Riviera, our 50+ market is growing, right? We get high repeat business, like I was just saying there. At the moment, 90%. Our commission is some of the best in the industry as well, and it's easy to sell. You can confirm all your bookings if you want by picking up the phone and giving our trade sales team a call, or you can book them yourself through the Riviera Travel Trade exclusive website. Great value for money, happy clients. The more we include in the tour, and the less you have to do it as a travel agent. For example, the flights are included, the transfers are included, the hotels are included, the excursions are included. Of course, you've got the little extras that your clients might want to add on at the booking process, but none of this is a surprise. It's all laid out, and they are completely optional. No regional supplements. So you've got a chance to choose to fly from Belfast, or you can fly from Dublin. We are working on additional regional airports, and when we get those, we will obviously announce those as well. We're trade friendly. we love the trade. We're based in the UK out of Burton-upon-Trent, and it's the same six, seven people that you'll deal with. So they'll be the people that will book the holidays for you. Any amendments and inquiries, they're there to answer your questions. When you come home, that'll be the same team that you deal with. So you will get a cracking relationship built up with them the more and more you book. And like I say, we're very good at what we do. The products that we offer are incredible. Obviously, we've just celebrated 40 years, so we've got 40 years of experience when it comes to creating incredible holidays for your clients. Now, if you love offers and you love news and you want to stay up to date with everything that we are doing here at Riviera Travel, and we do have a weekly Ireland-specific trade newsletter. So if you scan that QR code on the screen, it'll just ask you to fill in a couple of details like your email address, your name, what agency you work for, and you will stay up to date with everything going on. So that's all your incentives, the new itineraries that are coming out, any updates that we've got for you from the trade side of things. And to make it easier for you, and we've also got a dedicated Ireland agent Facebook group. Now, we make it incredibly easy for you to post your offers. All the pictures that we post on there, all the content that we post on there, none of it's a secret. You can share that with your own network. If you are a self-employed agent, you can post that directly onto your Facebook page. We price the offer up for you as well. So literally all you have to do is copy the text, obviously put your phone number in there or your website that you booked through or how to get in touch with you. The pictures are there ready to go as well. We literally make it super, super easy for you. And of course, that brings us to the end of the introduction to the touring side of Riviera Travel. I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you for joining us. Of course, as always, if you do have any questions whatsoever, please do reach out to us, either by the Facebook page, via the chat, via email, whatever you need to do to get in touch with us. We're more than happy to answer any questions that you do have. We're here to help you sell our holidays.